CG. Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you guys for being welcome. Welcome to the Diaz Brothers Show. As you guys can see, we're always on top of things, upgrading for you guys. We have the curtain all hung up.
We have more lights set up now.
Multiple lights.
And second cameraman.
Yeah, so we can do camera one. And we got the cameraman over here.
It's like Wayne's World. Camera one, camera two.
As a channel member, we want to have stuff for you guys. What we plan to do, of course, have those emojis, a bonk emoji.
A salama emoji.
We want to do comic strips for you guys to kind of keep our characters and comics out there, keep the creative blood flowing, and just little strips, maybe monthly.
Develop notifications, sub if you haven't. We're trying to make the best content we can out here and do something more like a podcast. See you guys next week. And thanks for coming out, everybody.
Let's get out of here. I've had enough of this.
Ooh, what a rush!
Let's go!
Who are those guys?
Your brothers?
No. Yes!
I'm beginning to get on my nerves. Who are those guys?
I couldn't do that. Could you do that? How can they do that? Who are those guys?
The fucking Diaz brothers!
Hey, yo.
Is enough to get me to the boiling point. Even though I knew exactly how you felt about me, Macho Man, at this point, I was letting everything slide, brother. I was just hoping that cancer... And as you start to lose your grasp, as your fingers start to slide down the front of the belt, that's when I'm going to strip it away from you. Are we live?
It's the Diaz Brothers Show, live from Studio Z at the Galvin Ghost Productions out in Brookfield, Illinois. The Diaz Brothers, Brandon and Phil, are back. And today we take a keen look at the CG vacation books that are in hand. So here they are, ladies and gentlemen, the Diaz Brothers. Give a round of applause. Woo!
Thank you.
Why did you over dramatize that we're back? Were we not here last week?
I don't know. I think we were here last week.
Yeah, I think we were, because I can't remember.
It feels like it's been a while.
Yeah.
Well, a lot has happened. We got the books. Books are here, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. A lot of people in the chat already tweeted this out. And once again, as always, if you guys could let us know if you could hear us loud and clear.
Am I coming in clear? Hey, Mom, I said, am I coming in clear?
Let us know if there's any audio issues. But I think we should be good this week. You know, nothing's been disturbed in here.
Changed, yeah.
Nothing's really changed.
Good.
We still have, here it's still summer for us. We got the palm tree, the tiki man. Your mic is laid still.
Yeah, but that'll soon change.
It'll soon change once we start shipping out CG
we'll
Vacation.
ship out CG Vacation, which is here. Where is it?
There it is.
Here in hand.
Yeah, we'll show it off in a little bit. Open it. Maybe we'll pop open some pages for you all after we get some more people in here. But let's say hi to the chat. What's up, everybody?
What's up?
We got a lot of scrolling to do here. First and foremost, Admiral Wackass is here as always. Daniel Craig says he's stoked. Good to see you, Daniel Craig. Kima in the chat, which has Kima's got an awesome piece in the book. Let's see, Henry Bemis as well, dropping the links. Thank you so much. I think I'm going to go over. I don't even know if I can scroll up that high. I can. I'm going to pin that chat to the top there. Scrolling down, Rand Nada, American Comics Co. Pastmaster Dan is here. We were a little bit early. I'd say 30 seconds early with the stream.
Oh, really?
Because we were antsy waiting for it back here.
Yeah. What's going on?
Jabro says, good morning.
What's up?
Interesting. Good morning. It's not morning where we're from.
No. It's Friday.
It is Friday. It's CGIF, everybody.
Yeah.
And it's Friday evening, as always. And even, it's Friday here in Chicago.
Right.
But it's Friday somewhere else.
Today is Friday in California. Huh?
As always,
Yes,
always Friday.
beautiful.
Over here. Aardvark is in the chat. Good to see you. Now, Darts Fatass, interesting comment here. Really appreciate this one. Hey, yo, working on my Magic Cop 2 review. Should be up in the morning.
Yeah, that's a throwback.
It's a throwback. I know, a bit late, but better late than never.
Awesome. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, it came out a while ago.
It did come out a while ago, but for as old as it is, people still bring it up all the time. People are very excited for the 3rd episode, and it gets us excited to work on the 3rd episode also. Yeah. Like we did worked on a piece for kind of like a 3rd episode thing in CG Vacation.
Yeah, and
I know you got hyped up for working on the 3rd one because of that piece.
Yeah,
so
it's so cool. So when you guys get CG Vacation, you'll see a little, you might not even know what it is, but it's a little Easter egg for a promo piece for Magic Cop 3.
Throw forward.
Angela Curry is here. What's up, Angela Curry?
What's up?
It is Friday. Welcome. And it's great to see everybody. You guys make this happen. I know we played the little membership promo there. So if you guys aren't members, consider joining the channel. It helps us out and lets us bring some cooler stuff to the show and to you guys as members.
Yeah, and as a channel member at the Zaid Raider tier, you get the comics.
Yeah, the comic strips
stuff. So like we're doing the comic strips. We're putting them out every Friday or so, and about once a month, the continuation of each one of those stories too. So we had the Ricky Rouse one, then the Masquerade, and then we also have Coconuts,
the fan favorite Coconuts. Coconuts is making a comeback. Coconuts 2 is being worked on right now.
Yeah.
So right. I know I saw it on your desk today. There's some good close-ups of some.
Yeah, we're gonna get right into the nitty-gritty with this second. What would you say? The second strip.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not really
strip,
like an issue.
Installment of the continuation. Atherline in the chats. Aardvark Creations or Aardvark. Rokan. Ben Jackson. What's up, Ben? There was a Rokan update. If you guys backed Rokan, if you haven't, back it. It's awesome. Fully painted comic. Did a little update. Stuff are coming together. Cool. Hell yeah, Diaz brothers. You should do something with footage of Nick and Nate Diaz. Good gimmick. Yeah, we always have this here.
Connor, I know the media has a ton of questions for you, so I just want to ask you, what do you think of this turnout?
Yeah, fuck the Diaz brothers, yeah? Fuck those cockroaches!
Is that who he's talking about?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah. I'm unfamiliar with the fighting circuit.
They're fighters. Yeah. They're fighters. All right, scrolling down. Snuggy Jr.'s here. Jaro, Angela. You weren't here 2 weeks ago. Not forgiven. I'm sorry. Yeah, we were out of town. Jeremy's here. What's up, Jeremy? Blowing up on YouTube. Good to see you. Harry B.
I wonder what the B stands for.
I don't know if we want to know.
Yeah, maybe. Well, let's move on.
Leave it to the imagination.
Where all these people I can't say hello to? Where are all these people I can't say hello to? I don't know. Just keep looking. Sumo Thori with his new avatar. We saw that on Monday.
Yeah, what's the deal with that?
Interesting. Maybe that's what he looks like in real life.
Yeah, maybe. You know, it reminds me of the what was it, yesterday when we were working on this sign for this Sega game, and we were looking for like a fat Sega character.
Right.
What was that character's name?
Mondo.
Yeah, Mondo. Should
pull up Mondo?
Pull that up, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
what was this game? YouTube. We're going to YouTube, guys. Sega Mondo.
Mondo.
This is I imagine this was in the 90s. Like, slaughter something. Yeah. Mondo.
Oh, it's Mondu.
With a U?
Yeah.
Mondu Slaughter. It's an old fighting game from the 90s.
Slaughter Sport, yeah.
Slaughter Sport. Now, this is something that you don't see anymore, right?
No.
You don't get this representation in, I mean, anything really. People are too scared. So I don't know if you guys played Slaughter Sport for the Sega Genesis. Much cooler name than it had on the PC. But here's Mondu.
Awesome character design,
Yeah.
right?
It's so cool. I can't even mute this. Let me see. There you go. He's just a big fat guy that bounces around. His eyes are his nipples on his chest.
Turns into a volleyball.
Yeah. A real fighting game. And then he talks with his little belly button.
Drawn sprites of him facing away from the camera.
Just the flaps. This is what I want to get back to.
Yeah. The character designs in this game are crazy too. Like that Spydra woman and that robot chicken thing.
Yeah. So yeah, the Sumo Authority's avatar reminds me of Mondu for sure.
Totally Mondu.
Looking good. And then you also earn money and you can buy stuff in between matches. Really interesting.
Mondu's OP though, man. Look at this guy.
He's just rolling around, like literally steamrolling people.
He has like an instant kill. You see that?
Yeah, just does all the
75% damage.
Look at that face. A face only a mother could love. Yeah. Beautiful.
Cool character design.
It is cool.
I can't wait to work on some more projects. The character design is one of my favorite things.
Yeah, it's super fun. Never heard of that game before. Yeah, I had never heard of it either. The good old days when you could fat shame with impunity. Right.
Well, you know, it's being inclusive. Sorry. You know, you want to welcome those people and include them in the game, and then represent them for what they are
by killing them in the game.
Right. You got a monsters guy with a big face in his abdomen. How else are you going to represent this guy?
Well, he's also
as he is.
He was the boss character too.
Right.
The whole game is about getting to him and killing him, fighting him. Kind of like the Shang Tsung or Goro-esque character.
He fit right in with Clay Fighters.
Yeah, Clay Fighters. That'd be awesome.
Sure.
All right, lots to talk about this week. Lots has happened. People are getting their channels taken down. People are getting them back. I heard Nick Rekieta got his channel back, which is great. Good for him. That was pretty dumb. But there's always, I guess people are going to Rumble, which they did that before. Remember that Rumble?
Yeah.
Do we have a Rumble
channel? Yeah.
Zaid Comics has a Rumble channel?
Yeah. I used to upload when I was doing the drawing videos,
right?
Drawing stuff. I used to put them also on there. I like the word simulcast.
We could simulcast to Rumble right now.
Yeah.
Or we could have.
So yeah, we also have a Rumble channel. So if you want to go on there and do that.
Yeah, go sign up for our Rumble, or you could just.
Well, the thing is, it's like it's kind of that
catch-22,
right? Where if there's no audience there, you'd have to spend time building that audience there. But if everybody migrates over there, I guess, we don't have any good content really.
Oh my God.
On there, you know what I mean? Because the drawing videos are just
right on there.
Videos,
yeah. But if we did simulcast, it would just stay up like.
Here's the idea. Here's what I'm thinking. We put the car wash video up on Rumble.
Yeah, let's see how that does.
We let that, get the juices flowing in there.
That's
see
right.
How that goes.
I hear
a couple million views. It builds up the channel.
And then
next year, We go back to do the car wash again. Car wash episode 2.
That's gonna be great.
Yeah,
I'm hyped for it. We should do that.
Yeah.
Put the car wash video up there. Texas Mofo says evidently Kumar was the one who prematurely pressed the button on Ricada. The actor
from Harold and Kumar.
That's the only Kumar I know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not familiar with Texas Mofo. But let's see. Henry Bemis says, I made a Rumble account yesterday, but Henry Bemis was already taken. How dare they? Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's one of those things where if something opens up like that, like when Truth Social opened up, and as soon as I was able to join, I joined and got my name, just in case you ever needed it, so that some joker doesn't take your name and then pretend that he's you.
Yeah, you don't want that. All right, I wanted to show this off. This week we got an awesome spike in sales for CG Vacation now that we are ramping up to start fulfillment next week. So we are actually closing in on funding of what we had for Lost Pages 2. Lost Pages 2 is sitting at $38,202, and 2 backers from 600 backers, which would be our biggest crowdfunded campaign ever in backing. And then CG Vacation is sitting at 37K, so close to 38. Just thought that was awesome. Wanted to point that out because we couldn't have done it without you guys, all the creators that are involved in this. And yeah, the book looks awesome. I can't wait to show it off. So wanted to show, talk about that.
It's when we get to it, you guys are gonna totally love it.
22 people in the chat. Hit that like button. Spread the word around. We have this first. Let me see. Oh, there's some news. You want to talk about the Scooby-Doo news?
No, we could. Let's talk about what's happening here today.
What's happening here today? Oh yeah. What's happening here today, Brandon?
So here at the Galloping Ghost Arcade, and then also later on in the productions offices.
I'll pull up a picture of this guy.
Yeah, you got to pull up 2 pictures of this guy here. All right, so you guys are familiar with the movie Friday the 13th.
It's a huge movie,
a huge franchise. If you guys haven't heard of it, it's been going on for decades. Big franchise. Characters showing up in Mortal Kombat. Terror
Drone. Jason Voorhees.
Right, Jason Voorhees.
We have the man who played Jason Voorhees.
Right.
Coming out today.
He's here. He's already here. He's at the arcade signing autographs, kissing babies. He's probably smells like weed.
Well,
crazy.
Yeah, I mean, he would probably,
when he was there last time, he was
token.
Token
and no joking.
He was flying.
So we have Jason Voorhees is here. And if you're a big Friday the 13th fan, you're gonna love come on down. People are saying Kane Hodder. So here's how you guys know Jason Voorhees as, right?
Right. Yeah.
This is the infamous Jason Voorhees. Yeah. People are saying King Hodder.
Huge character.
We have Jason Voorhees is his purest form is here.
Yeah. First Jason. In fact, he has a band, a rock, or was it like a metal band?
Yeah.
Probably. It's called First Jason, because he is the first Jason. He's Jason Voorhees.
That's right.
In the purest form.
R.E. Lehman is at the arcade right now. Come on down. He'll be here tonight only.
Right.
He's signing at the arcade right now. Mm-hmm. And then later on, what time? 7 o'clock? Sometime during the stream, they're going to start playing.
Well, the concert starts at 8.
Okay,
so they're going to come over here, and they're going to apparently melt faces. I hear that's what metal bands
do. You could get a machete.
Not unlike Jason Voorhees' face.
That's right. It looks melted. Jason Voorhees' face looks melted right there. Let's see what people are saying. I'm going to bring some jaunts for Jason.
I guess that's
joints. Yeah. I wish I was there. Do you though, Keenma?
There was, the last time he was here, it was on a Friday the 13th.
Right.
It was in a slightly busier time of the year. This is a really slow time of the year for business. And there was a really good amount of people that came out to see him.
Just for the band. And they're like these.
No, I don't know. Where was it? Because when I was at the arcade and he was signing autographs, I was just like,
Yeah. Well,
making sure
I
everything was going on.
didn't go over there, but there were people that came just for. They're like, oh, is this where first Jason's playing or
really?
whatever? Some like metal chicks.
Groupies. They call
groupies.
them. Yeah. So yeah, if you guys like that, people were bringing little pops with the Jason guy in it, and he was signing them.
He signed
has,
machetes.
Like,
he did last year.
Yeah,
He signed machetes.
Yeah. We have machetes here that are signed by
which
him.
I don't think he ever used a machete in this film.
No.
But
I don't know. I didn't see it. I've never seen the film.
Comics Legend, always with the great questions here, says, hey, Diaz brothers, wait. I didn't realize you streamed from the arcade.
Yeah, it's a half truth. We don't stream from the arcade. We're in the offices, which is a couple blocks away.
Yeah, 2 blocks down. But don't show up here, please. Angela Curry says that face is punchable. Bless his heart. Yeah. The melted. I assume the melted.
I don't know. We have like Salama here, the cardboard cutout. We have one of that Jason Voorhees.
I forgot. Yeah.
I don't know where it is. We just here somewhere.
Yeah, that's right. Let's see. Hi, Diaz brothers. Ring around the posy. Good to see you.
What's up?
Reminds me of the scary sloth. Of a scary sloth. Scrolling down here.
Like Scary Sloth, probably from the Goonies.
Yeah, I just watched that recently.
Yeah, I went to go see it in a theater where they bring you food.
Yeah, but that food's not good.
It was fine. The pizza's fine. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's fine.
Pizza's fine. It's like you can make better pizza at home.
You can, yeah. But
or
if you
even like a
watch
DiGiorno.
A film from the 80s on the silver screen, with full surround sound, and have somebody delivering unlimited unsweetened iced teas to you all night.
That's true. Angela Curry says, do you have the ghosts up at the arcade? Yeah.
I mean, depending on
I don't know what she's specifically asking, but there's a bunch of ghosts.
Right. There are ghosts up at the arcade. We don't here's the thing. I think that we're missing a mark. Like we missed a mark yesterday.
All right.
But I'll talk about that second. Firstly, it's Galloping Ghost Arcade, and we should do a really cool Halloween thing.
Yeah.
Right. And we never
we
do.
always talk about
we
it.
Never do. We have a Halloween themed arcade game that we put out that is also out on Steam that is perfect. And we never, ever capitalize on anything to do with Halloween. We are like day of, we're like, oh yeah, we should have done something. The other thing is we could have had a watch party for that Mario trailer that happened yesterday. On
our channel?
No. At the arcade.
Oh, I guess.
Like we could have put it up on the screen and people could have come by and.
Do we have a screen? Oh, TV
there
monitor.
Could have been a screen.
Yeah. I guess so. Yeah. We should get Nick in involved in event. He should be like the event planner. Yeah. Everybody says, Diaz brothers, I managed to alert my dad to the dangers of seed oils. He went down the anti-seed oil rabbit hole.
Excellent.
Yes.
Good.
Hail, brother.
Good.
That is awesome. Get some seed oils, anti-seed oil emojis in the chat, if you will. You guys can get those and many more emojis through the membership.
I didn't have to start doing like an anti-seed oil televangelist gimmick, where I could have like the white suit and the gold tie and stuff. But I don't want you guys to send me any money. I just want you to stop eating seed oils.
Yeah. Or you could back the comics,
Telethons. Yeah, but that's that you back the comics for the product, right?
Not but we'll take a look. We'll have like pictures of severely obese people and be like, stop eating seed oils because of this guy,
right? Or the cancer. Yeah, the cancer is not good either.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Amanda B is here asking, is there such thing as bad pizza? What's up, Amanda?
What's up?
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, there is.
There is bad pizza for sure. Aren't there always ghosts? There may be a ghost in the arcade. Diaz Bros, I assume this is another question. Do you see yourselves taking over the arcade and adding a comic section to it? Expand about that.
The arcade is unusual as like and from an arcade standpoint. So we're
Yeah.
not very gimmicky, right? We don't have like this stupid ass town over here wants to do this rejuvenation of the town, and they're like, well, we'll put like paint Donkey Kong and Pac-Man and stuff as like a mural on the side of the building. It's like, that's the dumbest thing ever, because now you're just like really, really branding yourself. So
Well, you're
the idea of, like-
misbranding yourself. You're
Right,
branding
right.
yourself as someone else's brand.
Right. Yeah, it's stupid. So it's very generic, the building, and it's like Galloping Ghost Arcade. And that's the brand. And then we just have all the games, and we want the games to be like in their purest form without any biases and stuff. So like we don't have stuff like that, you know, where we're selling, you know, gimmicky things.
Mhm.
We just have like Galloping Ghost merchandise. However, kind of countering that argument, we just recently put our comic books up at the front counter because we sell like autographs of the Mortal Kombat actors, or Sam Jones. When he was here, he signed a bunch of posters for us, and we were selling them.
Sam Jones from Flash Gordon.
Or Ari Lehman, when he was here last time, he signed a bunch of Friday
Yeah,
the
so
13th
you guys
stuff.
could come in and buy
Yeah.
Comics
So
books.
we
at the
try to
front.
do it. You know, Doc is really cool, always helping us out, and trying to facilitate any way he can with our success. So he tries to help us out, but like, it's not a comic book or like pop culture place. What was that stupid show, the Kevin Smith's comic book show?
Comic book men.
Yeah, like that, where it's like really everybody's into the, you know, like,
Yeah.
we don't have that atmosphere here. So
They're more into arcades. When we were making those arcade
Right.
videos, a guy that came into the arcade once, he's like, hey, you make those videos. It's like, I really like those. And then I saw him probably like a month ago, and he's like, hey, you gonna make any more of those videos?
yeah, we should probably make more of those videos. They're
We means me.
right.
Hold it. Hold it. Hold it.
All right, we got a super chat. Angela Curry for $2 says, it's been too quiet. Bonk, please. Thank you so much,
All right.
Angela. Really appreciate the super chat. And here, let's make it a little louder for you.
Yeah.
Bonking in the chat. Bonk. The bonk strikes back. Jeremy Burtz is in the chat. What's up, Jeremy? Good to see you. Scrolling down here.
Dude, it's so bogus that StreamYards doesn't show the custom emojis.
I know. I wish they did. Jaro's got a good question. When is JCVD coming in for the Street Fighter signing at the arcade? We do have Street Fighter the movie, the game,
Yeah.
Arcade game. So
That'd be awesome.
We can make that happen.
Some I don't know if we're supposed to say this. Who's that guy that's coming in?
I don't know who's. I still don't know why that guy's coming in.
I don't know his name.
I know his name.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Like,
I don't
he's
know
like
if
a
if
Quentin
it's supposed to be a
Tarantino
thing.
actor
Why
or
did even
something.
Doc tell us? Yeah. So some movie
Reservoir Dogs guy?
actor
Right.
who Quentin Tarantino loves to put in his movies
Yeah.
supposedly is coming to the here. Maybe he's not coming for the concert. I don't know.
I have no idea. He didn't say when he was coming in either.
He
If
said
it
he was
today.
coming in. It sounded
like,
like
"He's
he was
coming
coming
in."
in soon.
Right.
You guys in the chat could guess. Maybe we could do a poll and see if you guys got it right at the end. I'll put
This
4 Quentin Tarantino actors in.
This thing,
in there.
there was another guy who wanted to come here.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know if we just never scheduled or anything.
Uh-huh.
It's that guy from Back to the Future. Do you remember that one?
Yeah. I don't even know his name.
Hey, I don't
either.
know what his name is either, but he's the guy from the scene where Marty's wearing the vest.
Uh-huh.
And then what does he say?
Dork thinks he's gonna drown.
Dork thinks he's gonna drown. Which Phil totally razzed Ashton when we were in Cincinnati doing that.
That was so
great.
good. 'Cause she
Were
was
you
wearing
planning
stupid
that,
vest.
or was it like spur of the moment, spontaneous?
Well, I saw the vest, and
Yeah.
then I instantly thought of that, so I
Oh.
had to bring your attention to it because you would be the only one that got it.
Yeah, I was the only one.
All right, we're gonna do a poll in the chat here. The Biff? No, it wasn't Biff. It's just
No,
some
it's
guy
that guy. He's like the extra, and he's like, Doug thinks he's gonna drown. We could pull up the scene.
Yeah, I'll pull up the scene. Let me do a little his commercial break here. Do a little Pepe break while I do this poll. So we'll be right back.
All right.
So just two?
Two people on the poll?
Yeah.
I don't know what do you have the other guy's name?
Yeah, I got his name.
No, you have to put more than two people on the poll.
All right, we're making more than two people.
Yeah.
I'll
That
mix
Pepe
them
guy,
up
he's
too.
been doing a lot of Pepe animations.
Yeah, there was some birthdays this week too. We had Shane Davis' birthday and Art T. Dare's birthday on the same day.
Yeah, I feel like everybody's born in like a 2 to 3
It's the
month
Matrix
span. No, all right. Well, let's talk about the Matrix real quick before you get to that birthday thing.
Mm-hmm.
We're driving back from
and this wraps in with
right. It wraps in
Back
with
to the
Lord
Future.
Talk. It's a callback.
Yeah,
I'm driving back from Wisconsin or toward Wisconsin or whatever. It doesn't matter. And just on the highway over here, and Phil's like, "Hey, did they get rid of the Back to the Future ride at Universal Studios Orlando?"
Uh-huh.
And I was like, "Yeah, they got rid of it a long time ago. I think they changed it out for the Simpsons ride." And he's like, "Oh, that sucks." And then a DeLorean drives past us on the left. I was like, the simulation.
It was insane.
It was like I said, I wish I was recording that because nobody is going to believe what's happening here. It was very, very coincidental.
Insane, yeah. And it was like, and when do you ever see those cars too?
Right.
And we weren't even near our place. Were we in Wisconsin?
No, we weren't that far out. We were probably a half hour north or so. But yeah, it was very, very odd. Although there is a DeLorean club that does stomp around in this area of Chicago.
Like a House of Pain.
Yeah. Well, no, they jump around.
Oh,
These guys
right.
stomp around.
Well,
More like stomp.
Oh, okay, more like stomp. Yeah. Well, happy birthday to Shane and Art T. Bear.
Happy birthday. Hey, you guys are watching Bird Up. Hello.
Classic. Let's see what we messed up. Poll is in the chat, everybody. If you go, you'll see the poll popped up. The question in the poll is, who's coming to the arcade? We got 4 choices. We got Harvey Keitel. We got Steve Buscemi. We got Michael Madsen. Or we have Chris Penn. Chris Penn, of course, the brother of Sean Penn.
Isn't he dead?
Is he? Is the Goblin Ghost. So vote, please. We'll check in before the end of the poll, the end of the stream, and remind me so we don't forget like that last time. I hear Stippling Vaughn's in the chat. We got Tommy the Comic Guy in the chat. What is up, brother? Good to see you. Stippling Vaughn, scrolling down here. This is the Diaz Brothers show, the first show in the CGIF lineup. Tonight we got some streams on Mandy's channel, Camel's channel, Michael Bancroft. I'm sure he's doing some stuff too.
Total glitch in the Matrix, that's for sure.
Yeah, it was weird. It was weird. Rand Corp in the Huzzy. What that means.
Rand Corp.
Scrolling down, lots of people.
Isn't
here.
that the corporation from
Predator?
Iron Fist?
Oh yeah, Danny Rand.
Yeah.
Sumo Authority says he is dead for 16 years. Phil, do some research.
We got to throw in that's
the
freebie,
curveball,
right? Like that fourth one that's cannot possibly be the answer. We do like 3rd grade multiple choice tests.
That's right.
Here.
Is Ethan on right now? God dang it. Dang it. All right, let's get to some topics here. We'll get back to the poll. In some news here, we got Doodle Bags celebrating, I guess, October. This doesn't even make sense. But he's doing 420-pound deadlifts. Look at this guy. Turning into a total madman. I remember when this guy was on streams, people, I wouldn't call him this, but people would call him a dump.
Yeah.
You know? And he went to the gym, started lifting weights, and putting them back down. As you can see here, he's literally lifting them and then
up and you go,
yeah,
and he
puts them back down.
Yeah. He's not doing the
yeah. I think that wastes a little more energy if you do that.
well, it's to get the vibe going, you know.
That's right.
I feel like I would destroy my back doing this. How tall is this guy?
I don't know. I'm gonna ask him.
Yeah.
This is 420
What did he
blazing.
say?
That's what it
Oh,
was.
he said blazing.
It said blazing.
Oh, I thought he said policing.
No, he's a fan of the blazing hot wings. Oh, dude. Should talk about that.
Oh yeah, what's his name?
We got some
Admiral Wackass would appreciate the hell out of this.
We got some Fry the Coop news.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Now-
no seed oils. You guys know Fry the Coop, no seed
No
oils.
seed oils.
And they're like hardcore seed oil deniers, disrespecters.
That's right.
Even, right? I was like really afraid because of inflation and all this stupid dumb shit. I was really afraid of Fry the Coop changing their fry oil to a regular oil because I thought it was like a hipster gimmick that they were doing.
Right.
But they are hardcore seed oil disrespecters. Even in their frequently asked questions section, they go on.
We talked about
how, you know, it's like
Anti-seed
you're just-
oils.
right?
Yeah.
Carcinogens and all this.
If you
crazy
guys are tuning in for the first time, Fry the Coop is a local hot chicken.
Nashville Hot
Yeah.
Chicken.
It's not Nashville.
Well, it's Nashville Hot Chicken. Is what
It's
it
not
is.
in Nashville though.
Right. It's not in
Right.
Nashville, but it's
Nashville Hot Chicken. Right. Fried in beef tallow.
Right.
So here's the heat levels. We go on
And
occasion.
they do dry rub instead of sauce, which sets them apart, which I really, really enjoy.
So you got the heat levels. You got no heat, which is the country. The mild, which is that's what Brandon gets.
Yeah, I usually get the mild. I've been stepping it up to the medium because sometimes the mild's like not really that spicy.
You got the medium, which is feel the heat.
You could feel it.
Yeah, this is what I get. I always get the
Yeah.
medium. I did get the hot once. It was a little too hot for me. Feel the burn.
Yeah, they say in hot, they'll ask you, have you ever had the hot before?
Right. Which I had.
Because we use ghost peppers in our hot.
Yeah, ghost peppers. Speaking of ghosts. Then you got the crazy, which is call 911. And then the last one, Lil Insanity, my favorite rapper, RIP. So we have a coworker here, Nick.
Yeah. White
Nick
as
Edge.
a sheet.
Yeah, he's the
Dude.
whitest person that works here.
Super white.
And we're all pretty white.
Right. But he has like no
Blonde
ethnic
hair.
edge to him that would like want him to eat spicy food, right? He's just
Yeah.
like super white. So
We
he
go.
does Fry the Coop. He had to go out as cake boy to go pick up a cake out in this place where there was a Fry the Coop.
Right.
I was like, yo, try out Fry the Coop.
Yeah, we call him Cake Boy now because he goes and gets cake sometimes.
Yeah, a lot of times actually.
Multiple
recently.
times. Anyways, he enjoyed Fry the Coop. He wanted to try the Little Insanity.
Right.
We were out in that direction, picking up some games, got lunch for ourselves, and got him a sandwich with the Little Insanity that had coleslaw on it.
Right. Yeah. It's like pickles and coleslaw, and then the dry rub. I don't
think
it's
there's any
probably-
sauce.
Yeah.
And then so the first thing he tried is the coleslaw. A little bit fell off, and he tried that, and that was almost too much for him. Just
Yeah,
the coleslaw.
tiny little bit of coleslaw that had some of the seasoning on it. He was like, "Oh, it's not."
Yeah, he
And
started coughing.
and getting hiccups immediately.
I wish we filmed it.
Yeah.
That would have been good. Good food news.
Uh,
That was hilarious. But what he ate
so
one
then he
third
took
of
a
it.
bite of it like Squidward when he bites the Krabby Patty with just the teeth.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's doable.
Yeah.
And then so he proceeds to start eating it. And then he was like, oh, no. And he's just, because in his explanation of it was that because it's a dry rub and you start involuntarily hiccuping and coughing, the dust starts going to places that you wouldn't normally get if you were eating a sauce.
Yeah.
And then for whatever reason, he went in for a second and then third time. We ate 2/3 of the sandwich, and he said he started feeling it in his gut. And he was like, oh, this is going to be so painful that I don't want to finish this sandwich. So
that was hilarious.
Yeah, that was really funny. And he's one of these guys, self-proclaimed. He wants to try the spiciest thing at whatever restaurant he goes to.
A heat aficionado.
Yeah.
He's the kind of guy that
big Hot Ones fan.
Yeah, he's a big Hot Ones fan, and his one of his biggest hobbies is craft beer.
Yeah.
You know, so he's one of those guys.
He definitely didn't do the shack.
Yeah, no, it was too much from Tommy Patterson in the chat says, I once ate 10 Tijuana Mamas to get out of a bet. It blew out my butt. I had to take a cold bath.
Stories like this, I appreciate when people use the word butt because it makes it a lot funnier than the word ass.
It sounds like a long night, brother.
Sounds awful.
That's horrible. Yeah, definitely. This was Nick's reaction when he had that coleslaw.
Jesus!
It was that instantly. Let's get some more to some more of these chats here from a while ago. Texas Mofo said, followed you on Rumble. Get that avatar uploaded. All right.
Do we not have an avatar?
I've never been on Rumble, so
yeah, I thought I did, unless it's just like an inactivity thing.
Another one, Citizen Ronan. You need a mascot called Seedy.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some time and conceptualize a nice anti-seed oil shirt.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Do something with that. Like I have the Down with Mainstream Archaeology shirt.
Mm-hmm.
When I go out with that, people walk past me, they read it, and you can see like they chuckle, but you know that they know what's going on here.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Let me grab over this. We had another chat here. Make some more of those videos talking about those arcade videos. People liking the arcade videos. So maybe
we could do a thing. I know Admiral Wackass is local.
Yeah.
And he wants to eat this little insanity chicken sandwich.
Yeah, we could
so if you want to do that, either in a video or on stream, we can do that.
That would be great. We should definitely do that. Yeah, we'll have to videotape Admiral Wackass, get him out here. We'll pay for the gas over here, and maybe we'll use the super chat money to pay for his gas to come over here.
Well, the content's it's the most important thing.
Yeah, it's all about the content. All right, let's get back to the real chat here. 2-stream viewing is hard, guys. I can imagine. I like this Nick guy already. They're liking the spice. People like the spice in the chat. But let's get back to this topic. So, Brandon, new information. We've all heard it. Velma, now a lesbian.
I forgot that we were supposed to talk about this half hour ago.
Yeah. Well, we get sidetracked. We got time. Velma, now a lesbian.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
I guess that was like the rumor, right? I only watched the trailer and saw these other stupid little promos, but that's the word on the street is that she's a lesbian.
Yeah.
That's the rumor.
Exactly. So that's the word on the street, but I forgot about this. It's not for like a children's cartoon or anything. It's for this HBO show, is that right? Called Velma, starring everyone's favorite short.
Do you not know her name?
Middle Eastern actress.
Yeah, she used to do DSW commercials.
Mindy Calling. All right, there we go. We got there, everybody.
She's on
The Office. This is her best role.
That was her best role because she was super annoying and stuff, and it played well.
She had her.
And I feel like she absorbed that character into her real life personality, and then now is just that person.
Well, she started on that big show, Mork and Mindy, right?
I think she's a little young for that.
All right.
Yeah.
She had some Mindy show that was about herself.
There was a show called Mindy.
That's what it was.
And I never heard about it ever.
That's what it was. All right. So we're going to take a look at this because Brandon showed it to me and I was like, what?
Yeah. I intentionally set this up for a punchline because this post starts with the punchline.
Right. You need to go all the way back
you have
to
do the
for the
setup.
setup.
Yeah.
All right. So you got Fred by Glenn Howerton. He's the voice actor.
Yeah.
And then you move over here.
The Fred character design doesn't look too bad.
Yeah, he just looks like
He's fine. He doesn't have
more
bean mouth or anything.
modernized
It looks
cartoon
cool.
version of Fred.
Not bad. Cool hairstyle.
Looks fine. We got Daphne.
All right. So I saw this.
Right.
And I was like, whoa, she looks kind of Asian.
She's
right?
got that. And
Right.
like, all right, you look at the eyes, you got the almond eyes.
Right.
Right.
The almond eyes.
But
and
the
then there's
hair.
like, well,
the hair is even more like almost anime style whooshy
Yeah.
hair.
Also, though, go back to Fred.
All right, we'll go back to Fred here.
Right. And now go back to this one here, Daphne.
Mhm.
She's pretty yellow looking. Right? She's pretty yellow.
She is, yeah.
And
You
I
got-
was like,
yeah.
oh, she's Asian.
Old
And then-
round eye over here. And then you got
Right. and
sharp
she-
eye, sharp hair, and yellower skin.
Right. So it's like, all right. And then the actress.
And
all
then
right,
I
Constance
said
Wu.
Constance
Yeah.
Wu
And I was like, oh, yeah. So they're making her Asian now.
because the actress is Asian.
Right. So she's going to be.
She's gonna be flat ass, flat
gonna be
everywhere. Yeah,
flat.
you can see here, a little pretty flat here.
But so that was kind of like unusual, but whatever. They're already messing everything up. So
We'll see Velma. I guess I'll have to pull up the trailer
Yeah,
to show
right,
to show Velma.
there's
Because
probably-
I didn't even know. Like when I saw this, I'm like, they made her sharp eye with Constance Wu,
Right.
and the joke for me was, oh, is Mindy gonna be more brown now?
Yeah,
Velma.
yeah.
And it
You
is.
had not seen the
I
trailer yet.
didn't see it.
Now, all right. So in the post here, before you go to the next thing,
Uh-huh.
it says first look at Shaggy, Daphne, and Fred.
Uh-huh.
And then there's
There's the voice
voices and
actors.
stuff.
HBO Max adult. Now they preface adult animated Velma series.
I imagine that's because it's animated by adults.
Yeah,
You
you
know,
think so?
yeah.
Let's see. We got some people are saying here the ascot looks like a nut sack.
Let's check this out.
Unless she's talking about this ribbon one, but this is the ascot. Right? Oh, there we
yeah.
go.
It looks like a tongue.
Well,
Like,
to each their own.
yeah.
Alex Jones interviewed him. All right.
Who?
No, it's too bad. I don't know. Can't wait for Fred to tell Daphne about the implication.
I'm missing a key
I'm
reference
missing a key
here.
reference here.
Yeah.
Ascot looks like a Nexat. Fred looks like a dope.
Well, he's very. They're taking. I'm sure they're gonna take him and make him like the like beta male style character.
Here's the thing.
I'm just assuming.
What if Daphne has a liver disorder and it's just
Oh, she's
jaundice?
just jaundice.
Yeah, that's a
yeah.
good point there. Darth Fatass.
Heavy alcoholic.
Daphne looks like she belongs in
Daria.
Daria.
And
Let
a
me see.
cartoon, I think.
Oh, is that one with the chick with the big glasses?
Yeah, I think so.
Mhm. Daphne will drive badly, but be good at math.
But good at math.
There you go. All right. So we've seen these two, Fred and Daphne. Velma, we'll get to in a
They
second.
didn't even. Why didn't they put Velma in here?
I don't know.
They should have. You could put 4 pictures on Twitter.
Yeah. Here's some Fred.
That's Shaggy.
Oh, yeah, Shaggy. So the first look at Shaggy. Let's take a look at Shaggy,
Yeah,
guys.
he's the first one on the list. So
The
we go
first one on the list. We'll,
here.
here's Shaggy.
Jesus!
Sam Richardson is Norville.
Right. So like clear he's got the green shirt, right? So he's probably taking the place as Shaggy, discussing film here, doing the inference that
Obviously
he
a
is
pothead.
Shaggy. Right. Yeah, clearly
Clear
he's got the
yourself.
stoner eyes going out. They're not red enough.
It's got them
though.
Scooby snacks.
But the name Norville, you made a comment because my comment was like, you're gonna pick the most complicated name. You go from Shaggy Rogers, right, to Norville, right? And it's like it's so fabricated.
Yeah.
Right. And then you had said it's kind of like the Simpsons trying to pull one over on you about like, hey, this character with this really complicated name has been here this entire time. Like Zootroy. They had a character in the Simpsons named Zootroy. It was like this foreigner guy who worked at the power plant, and he just like blamed stuff on him. And he was in one episode, but they played it off like if he had been there the entire time.
Right.
With this ridiculous name.
My point is, it was as if you and I just transferred into a pocket dimension where Norville had been a character for the last 70 years, and Shaggy never existed.
Right. And Norville is here.
It's like they're trying to do a Mandela effect thing on us.
Yeah. Now,
what the hell?
Yeah, this is it's ridiculous.
Oh, this is even a better idea coming out of this comment. Shaggy the musician would have sued. They should have just put Shaggy.
He looks more like Shaggy the musician now than he did before.
Yeah.
Wasn't me. There's a Simpsons Mandela effect thing about I can't ever remember the guy's name, but there's like a sixth Simpsons family member, and there's like all these screen caps of it, and it's exactly what this feels like, where they're like, oh yeah, they just had to take him out because something happened in the show, and now they've scrubbed him from the internet. And this is odd to say the least.
So, and then Brandon and I watched the trailer today as well. This would have been good to show.
Yeah, why don't they have a poster with her on it?
Yeah, they refuse to put her in here. But this is Velma. I made the joke. I'm like, oh, what? Now is Velma like brown because she's Middle Eastern? And that's literally what they did.
Right. If you see the trailer, the animation's really nice.
Right. The trailer is poking fun at outrage culture, being outraged at changes like this.
Right. Yeah. It's supposed to be
they're trying to be
super self-aware
and clever, and being like, it's like pointing the finger at the viewer, being like, you guys are a bunch of idiots for making fun of this stuff that we're doing, and we're going to poke fun at it.
Right.
So,
yeah, even like it opens up with her trashing on HBO or whatever for changing somebody else who's not like boy crazy, whatever.
Yeah.
Fun
fact, Shaggy played Sebastian in the live TV Mermaid movie.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I remember that.
Probably before my time.
No, it was that
Shaggy musical. The musician.
Yeah, not the guy from the 60s.
Shaggy that's not his normal voice.
Yeah,
I saw him on
know that, but
I saw him on Jimmy Fallon years ago, and he just talks like a normal guy. And then when he raps or whatever, he puts on the Jamaican thing,
the Gilbert Godfrey thing, where he's got the voice and it's like this. And then when he calls you on the phone and he's like, "Hey, are you guys outside?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm dressed and ready to go."
I thought Velma and Shaggy were a thing. People were saying they just thought
there's some videos out there online you could find of them together.
Well, I forgot to save it, but there was this video or this screen cap of Velma giving Johnny Bravo bedroom eyes.
Yeah.
She was all enamored of him when they did the crossover.
Well, how you can't resist Johnny Bravo.
Yeah,
see that guy, beefcake.
Yeah.
Oh, mama.
Jay Williams says, looking forward to getting my copy of CG Vacation and seeing all these excellent pieces. That's right.
Yeah. You trying to change the subject, Jay?
CG Vacation is here, guys. We're going to show off the book now, I guess, before we get to some other stuff. Check it out.
We need to do super popular right now for whatever reason, because I guess it's because you could post pictures and video in a single tweet now. And so there's a lot of people doing
what? You do pictures and video?
Yeah.
I did see that. I saw the Mario guy. Yeah. Interesting.
So it's the Pope, and we should have done the Pope holding up the book.
Yeah.
We missed out on the opportunity.
Missed out on it. But here, give me the book. I'll show it off here.
Pale Rider says Velma never wore panties. That's not true. We have a picture of her wearing underwear.
Look at this. CG Vacation is here. It is hardcover. It is a full wraparound, oversized as well. Do we have any comics in here that are regular sized? No comics that are regular sized in
these
here.
Oversized.
Yeah, what can I say? We only make the big books. You could hear it. I don't know if you could hear that. Knock, knock. And we'll do a little full spread wraparound. Look at this. Look at this.
And the exposure is so bright.
Oh, you guys
There you
get a
go,
good
there you
sense of
go.
that. Dale Keown, Shelby Robertson, killing it on this cover. Eugene, our boy, Eugene Bativu on the colors. Look at those beautiful characters. Oh, look at that. Everybody's loving it. In the back here, props to me. I love talking about this. Full index. So if you want to see figure out who's who, or you have a favorite character, you want to look them up, or a favorite creator, and you can also follow them on their social medias. So that was really fun to put together. And yeah, just so good. Look at this. Some awesome art by Brandon. Siamese. Every page in here, breathtaking babes. And we couldn't have done it without you guys backing. This one, I don't think we've shown this one. Tin Soldier, if you're a fan of Tin Soldier, Shelby Robertson did an amazing, jacked.
He's jacked out of his mind.
Look
at how cut. He's
so car wash. So there's some stuff in here for the ladies too. If you ladies backed this, of course, there's some fun ads in here. You guys have seen this one already. The Not Daredevil piece, a little Easter egg to the Michael Bancroft Golden Gate Time ice cream bar in the background. And yeah, this came together awesomely. Brandon did the formatting for the pages. Then I think you did a great job at placing ones across from each other that just felt like they would either go together or just make the book flow more.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I tried to do things where people kind of looked toward the center of the book, so you'd have certain things kind of leading into the book more. So you'd have her on that left side there going into the spine. Or if something was more eye drawing, obviously, for a book like this, you'd want to put it on the right so that when people open the book, they're going to see that real fast.
Yeah, here's a glimpse at Keenma's piece that we haven't shown off yet. It's a little ad for the Sakura knife set. Sexy. And Brandon did a cool ass background for it too.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Do a little framing on that. Kima's in the chat. Yeah, we just sold this piece on the campaign too. Tommy Patterson. I think Tommy was in the chat earlier. Shout outs to him. Inked by Jimmy Reyes, the team on Graveyard Shift, the Brahm story, and the Omega Storm. So check that out. Yeah, just a ton of stuff. 76 pages,
and it printed out fantastic. I
Yeah.
think like page formatting wise, the cut marks, where everything is on the bleed and stuff turned out awesome.
Yeah.
And the paper quality is super good. You did 100-pound gloss coated, right?
Yeah, and the interior. I
pages.
was really surprised how well this feels. It's the first time we've ever done something like that.
It's different than the butt book, because the butt book is 100 pounds uncoated paper. Yeah, and it has a
Funny
definitely
thing,
different feel.
more expensive to have uncoated paper,
Right?
than
Yeah.
gloss.
I went full premium when I did the butt book just to test out how everything was, because we only did 100 of the butt book runs, and a lot of that work went into CG Vacation for formatting this 8.5 by 11 hardcover.
Yeah, awesome. Right now, well, let's see what people are saying in the chat before we talk about what else is going on with the campaign. People are saying beautiful, neat, ooh, which is, you got the ooh right there. Giving those eyeballs, total fire. Scrolling down, those panties were body painted on. That's how we like them.
Yeah. Talking about Velma.
Oh, Velma.
Still talking.
Hot, printed out great. Looks great. Yeah. This is awesome. Love that it's a hardcover. Yeah, we really wanted to make something
Yeah, something
Above,
like we felt
beyond.
like this was such an amazing project to work on and to bring together, and it's such a huge community collaboration. And we wanted to make it as premium, as special as possible. Yeah, it turned out great. For me, I think one more thing that would have been really cool if we had hit a stretch goal would have been like a UV spot gloss on here. It would have made some stuff really pop. But you know, as it is, it's fantastic.
Yeah, I wanted to do a dust jacket. I thought that would be awesome. But we didn't get to that point. That was going to be like a high thing or a spot gloss thing too. But hopefully we get to do this another time for a sequel.
Lost Pages 3. We'll get working on some of those UV spots in there.
Lost Pages 3. I want to do another spot foil if we can. I think that would be amazing.
Definitely.
But people really love that. They're trying to come up with cover ideas that would work with like a spot foil. And that's something that we're doing right now, which is ahead of time. So if we do hit those points, we could do a spot. I'm actually talking to the printer right now to see if we can get a specific color foiling and finding a printer that can, which is really cool. So that's going on. Other stuff that is coming down the pipeline for printing, stickers.
Yeah, the Magic Cop Worth the Wizard speedboat stickers are in production. I think like more than half of them are done already.
We have like 250 printed right now.
Yeah, and then the bookmarks and the calendars are also all formatted, so those will be ready next week. And then we could get the most generic packages. So if you guys just got the book, those can be shipped out. People who ordered the calendar or like the Cecil poster, those could be shipped out later next week when those things come in. And then international people who ordered the towels, everything will be put into one box together and shipped out
that way. The calendar, if you guys haven't grabbed the calendar, do so if you need a calendar, because there's one extra piece in the calendar that we haven't shown. It's not going to be in the book CG Vacation, and it's kind of like a extra
it's a special 13th month calendar.
13 months
can use it from January, all 13 months.
All 13 months. Jaro says CG Halloween book would be cool. That would be super cool. There's so much you could do, so many holidays, different seasons.
I have a list in my notepad in my phone of just like
different
themes and cool stuff,
different
cool
themes.
ideas.
That's gonna be sick. So hopefully one day. But you know, CG Vacation, awesome campaign. There's been some awesome campaign launches in the past month. There's been so much, and so many campaigns are doing really, really well with amazing art and amazing guest artists. Let's see. We have a Aussie in here. Michael Bancroft is here. Brandon's going to use the bathroom. He says, "Can't wait for my CG Vacay book and towel." Yeah, all the that will come together. So the reason some people got their towels, all domestic U.S. backers got them beforehand. We shipped them out right when we were able to. But we're for the international, you'll be getting them. So you got to wait a little extra longer, Bancroft. But good to see you, brother. Awesome to have you in the chat. Brandon went to use the bathroom. I don't know what to do, guys. I'm just kidding. So I wanted to talk about and shed some light on some amazing campaigns you guys have probably seen. I wanted to talk about them a little bit more. The Ghosts of Matacumba Key campaign popping off last week. And these guys, I want to talk to Brandon about this, dropping covers like a delayed cover, right? And I think they're dropping them because this is what they're getting done. So we'll take a look at this one. Ghosts of Matacumba Key cover by the amazing, legendary artist, Batman, Deadman. Oh my God, his Deadman work is so good. Kelly Jones with this Ghosts of Matacumba Key cover. You just look at this thing and it just screams Kelly Jones. It screams Deadman. It screams Bernie Wrightson. If you have, you know, the modern day Wrightson, it's Kelly Jones. I was talking to someone about this. Shelby and I were talking about it. You know, if the modern or the comic version of Frazetta is Bisley, then the comic modern day version of Bernie Wrightson is Kelly Jones. So I wanted to talk. Brandon's back, everybody. Good to have you back. Just talking about this awesome cover, Kelly Jones cover. It's a Batman, Dead Man, amazing Bane covers for Batman Nightfall. And I wanted to get your take because we had Graham Nolan launch this book. And I think maybe a week or a few days afterwards, he put this cover up. I don't know if it was because he was waiting on it. Similarly, with Aaron's campaign, which we'll talk about that cover as well, he had like a couple weeks, and then he got the cover and put it up. How do you feel about that? And I want to know kind of how you guys in the chat feel about that, kind of these delayed cover reveals where maybe you had a chance to back it the first day, the first week, but then there's another cover added. How do you feel about that? Do you back it outright, even though you backed already? Do you refund the first backing and get this new one, or do you go in and get those 2 books? So you guys are in the chat.
Yeah, I could see from like a consumer perspective where it might be annoying or seeming like, you know, the producer's taking advantage of the consumer, where it's like, all right, I hyped it up. You guys backed the first day or the first week or whatever, you know, and not everybody has unlimited money. So, you know, you rush out and you get that. And then it's like, oh, look at this amazing cover that's now much cooler than the other one, or it means something different than the other one. You know, I want this one instead, or, you know, I got to have that now as well. So now you have to back again. For me, if it was like any other business, I wouldn't appreciate that. You know, like that's kind of like DLC content, you know, like you see the memes about like the burger with the DLC on it. It's like, oh, but you could have had this on it if you paid extra or something,
Right,
you know?
Right.
And I find that annoying. Here, from a business standpoint, it's a great way of boosting sales. It's a cool cover and it's a cool product. I'm not a super big fan of doing variant covers, you know, but I know they're real popular with the customer.
Right. Bancroft's in the chat. He's the same way. He does one cover. Doesn't seem like he wants to do variants. Yeah. Rob Arnold's like all about them. He's like, that's a great way to build your audience, get more backers and stuff like that. We did have a super chat here. Where is it? I know I highlighted it here. Tommy, the comic guy in the chat. Thank you for the super chat. What's up? $2. He says, let me do this in a cool voice here. He says, Omega Storm. And for that, of course, you get a beautiful, luscious bomb. Hail, brother. Thank you.
Variant covers are cool, I suppose. Like, I back La Muerta, and dude's got 100 variant covers to the point where I accidentally bought a cover that I didn't want because there's like foil this and bejeweled this one, and this one has some crazy hologram stuff on it, you know. So I mean, there could be 20 covers to those comics, and it's kind of it's cool because it lets you choose the cover that you want. Because you see there's like the cover of the comic and it's very standard formulaic to a cover of a comic in that genre, and then there's just like these beautiful pieces of art that are awesome for covers, you know. And you know, but at the same time, like, it can get out of hand, and it does get out of hand on Polito's, you know, things too. So
a lot of Kickstarters, that's what they kind of rely on, stuff like that.
I think like for us, we've never done that,
right?
You know, any alternate cover was a second printing. I think if we ever going to do it, keep it real limited to like 2 covers.
I agree. Bancroft says trying to follow the French model. What's her name? The French
how hot
model?
is she?
Dude, my wit sometimes, you know what I'm saying? They don't do variants, the French models. Prefer one cover. People are saying in the chat. We got a lot of people to get to. Comics Legend says, I don't want variant covers anymore.
I should see that.
Yeah. Jeremy, what's up, Jeremy? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. I don't mind when covers are added if they offer a secret tier so we don't have to pay shipping again. That's
definitely
the way to do it for sure. If
Right.
it is late in the campaign,
Right.
really for anything, if you're adding something later, shirts or posters,
something that's not going to increase the shipping, ridiculously.
Exactly. This was actually brought up by Aaron. I think he sent out an email because people were grabbing it from the update because he said he's got the cheaper shipping on there. I accidentally did that because I thought I backed already.
Oh.
And I went to his update and grabbed the secret link, which was like $2 shipping.
Yeah.
And so then I went and backed the regular book. So I was, didn't screw him on that. So yeah, secret perks are great if you're doing extra add-ons later in the campaign. That's totally true. Aaron, we got Admiral Wackass in the chat. He says, just realized I never backed the Cecil poster. Backer 539. Bow. Thank you so much, Admiral Wackass. Hail, brother. Really appreciate that. Texas Mofo says, close the door, Brandon. We can hear you. This is from you when you were using the bathroom. And then you also discussed him because he didn't hear you wash your hands. No sink running. Yeah. So let me go back over here. We had the Amazing Kelly Jones cover. Now, I saw this a couple weeks ago. I wanted to bring this up maybe last week pertaining to Kelly Jones. This is from his Twitter. He says, when doing monthly Batman, I wanted to do Mr. Freeze and found out that Denny O'Neil didn't like the character. Then he said, show me a way you see Freeze, and if I like it, you could do it. I got to do it. One of many reasons I love Denny. I sent him this 27 years ago. You can see this. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. Look at that. Mr. Freeze design.
He's weird looking.
I think it's pretty freaking cool. I like how like the bowl.
Yeah, he's got like slime head. Like his head is encased in a thing of slime.
It's like curved glass.
Yeah, it's weird.
I want to see this in color. Yeah, look at his arms too. Wait, he's got like ice arms.
Yeah. He looks more like Blight.
Dude, Blight from Batman Beyond.
Yeah, but like Blight had this suit, like a radiation suit on. 'Cause he had a suit on, right? Sometimes.
Who?
Blight?
No, I don't.
He was
think
just
so.
always like a radiation.
I thought it was in like
guy.
he was in a formal suit, like a blazer.
Right.
Angela Curry says Cecil is a poster only. No, the Cecil piece is also in the book.
Yeah.
If you want it as a poster, you could grab it.
It might be easier to find Cecil on the actual poster
or in the book.
Rather.
Oh,
than
I
in
see.
The book.
Yeah, because
it's going to be bigger. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's take a look at this. Look at that. Little Cecil action. Lots of Cecil action. And then over here, some more Tommy Patterson action. To see that for a second. Which that art for
can go back and pause it.
Yeah, you can go back and pause it if you want to. The Pit pinup arts by Tommy Patterson and Shelby Robertson inks is up for sale on the campaign right now. We just added it the other day. Put out a little update about that.
That's cool.
I like the challenge.
Yeah, have find the Cecil postage stamp if you really want
that piece on a stamp. Next book we should do magnifying glasses for the books. Yeah, that'd be good.
I'm excited about the bookmark because the bookmark has that find the things in the book. So like, I don't know if you guys are familiar with this. There used to be this X-Men book. From when I was a kid, and it was like just these huge pieces of art, like these gigantic splash pages and just all kinds of crazy stuff going on. And then it would have a thing on the side or in the back, and it would say like, find this thing. And it was like a specific type of walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
It would be hidden in the scene.
Laying on the ground.
Or like the portal that they were all getting transported through, because the whole thing was they were getting sucked through these portals into like different.
How do they not have the
time frames or whatever.
pages of this? What's it called here? It's called X-Men. It says it's vintage 1992 X-Men. Look and Find soft cover. X-Men.
We had two. There were two variations of this book. I had mine, which was just a hardcover book.
Mhm.
And then there was the newer generation Phil's version that had a second. You guys can't really see because we're so small, but on the side here, it had like a second part of the cover that had like a little electronic thing that you could press buttons on it and it would make the sounds of whatever thing you were trying to find.
Yeah, check this out. This is
pretty cool.
Crazy. Open a new tab.
Yeah, 92 is vintage.
Not a
now.
link. Open.
Apparently, the young people now,
Mhm.
the 1900s is like one thing. to
Yeah.
them. Yeah, right. Like there's no like 1900s like cowboys and stuff, you know, like very, very early. And then like the world wars. And then you have like the 60s, 70s, and 80s when like technology took. No, it's just all the 1900s now.
Dude, I specifically remember this page because this weird guy sitting here with his hand in the air.
Had the tortilla above him.
Yeah, it's a tortilla. So it's all like this. It's like, I don't know who the artists of these were either, but it's crazy. So you got a little blurb here, and then you can't. Oh yeah, here's all the items you have to find.
Mhm.
Yeah,
They were always the same.
they probably did that. So look at this. Yeah, I remember this. So good.
Yeah, those
Gambit,
gold robots and there's
gold
Beast.
robot, some wizard in the background, archangel flying around. This was a good afternoon, you know, sitting down looking for all this stuff. And this is like pages and pages of big spreads like this that you had to search for. So we did that with our bookmark, you know. So Brandon looked through the book, found some cool items that you guys need to find. Yeah, it's super dope.
Yeah, I say young people because it's weird. It's not like mind-boggling or anything, but it's just like it's unusual to be like, there's people 20 years younger than me that are like functioning human beings that are not just kids,
right?
You know, and obviously all you guys understand this, but it's just like it's crazy how there's 20-year-old people that were born after September 11th, right?
Yeah.
And they just never experienced it. And I'm sure like the people who went through Pearl Harbor and stuff had to deal with that too. You know, it's just like, oh, these kids don't understand what Pearl Harbor was. But
Jaro's got the knowledge. That tortilla guy is Gateway. He's from Australia. It's the Aboriginal character.
Maybe.
It
He
looked
didn't
like.
have blonde hair. That's what threw me off.
Should we announce CG's first Aboriginal character?
Yeah, why not? This is a perfect tie-in right now.
Well, I mean, I already gave it away. But CG's first Aboriginal character is coming from Zaid Comics and is going to be in the next Lost pages.
Yeah.
He's a badass. I can't wait for you guys to check him out. So there you go. Big announcement. They love the Aborigines, man. They love them.
Yeah, they do their part.
Brandon wants all the hippies to go off his lawn. Confirmed.
Yeah, they can go not shave their armpits somewhere else.
Jesus Christ. All right, back on track. More cover news, okay? Now, before that Kelly Jones cover was shown, this was, Monday on the CG Kings. Aaron Lepresti, it was his 30th anniversary for marriage anniversary. Also, Art T. Bear's anniversary. Not 30th, though. I think it was like his 29th or something.
I feel like everybody got married within the same 3 months.
I feel like we just had this conversation about birthdays.
Yeah.
And the day 30 years after he was wed, Aaron got a message, an email from this guy about his new, no, not F12, F11, his new cover for Wraith of God 2, the beautiful Simon Bisley variant cover.
And it's painted.
Painted.
Right. It's traditionally painted.
Traditionally painted. It was an awesome stream. You guys could go watch it, and blew me away. Simon Bisley, as you guys know, the past 4 years, favorite artist. He did. People say that his first CG cover ever was Lost Pages.
They do say that.
The people don't know that. That's not true.
Right. But that is
We'll keep it
word
going.
on the street.
Simon Bisley did the amazing cover for the Lost Pages 1. It was insane to have that happen. And now he did this kick-ass cover for Aaron. The horse, Wraith, that vampire in the background, these colors, this Frazetta color palette. So cool. People were popping off in the chat about it. Michael Bancroft says, who is Simon Bizzle? Bancroft. Someone time out Bancroft, please.
A young up-and-comer artist.
Yeah, he's a young artist, up-and-comer.
He just had to do like a 25, 30-year stint in the mainstream. Finally worked his way. Indie comic covers.
You got Tommy in the chat says the Biz cover is great. That's right. Texas Mofo says Aaron's cover, the one Malin critically destroyed, laughing.
I feel like he tried to.
Yeah, it was an attempt.
Yeah, it was an attempt.
Just, some people are, ignorance is bliss, you know what I'm saying? Tommy says, my wife and I were married October 13th, 2020.
What happened?
Yeah, it sounds like a start of a sad story.
Well, they were married.
Right.
And then now he's not, I guess. That's what the implication is, right?
Bisley's Splatterhouse art would be perfect for the Zaid studio. Yeah, he did do a cool Splatterhouse.
Oh, really? I don't think I've ever seen
piece. Jacked. What's that guy's name from Splatterhouse? I don't know. But the Jack guy from Splatterhouse, like breaking through a floor with some Cthulhu monsters. Bisley's finally getting his shot. That's right. And he's killing it here. Opening new eyes. Ethan threw the word comic legend around. Heard that. Which I don't think you could argue
talking
with.
about comics legends, though.
He might have been talking about comics legend. Heard a rumor books are in. You just missed it, Nick. We actually showed the Tin Soldier piece.
There's one right here.
If you scroll back, you can see the Tin Soldier piece. We showed it off. Go back. So I backed this. I had to grab another variant too, but this is just so cool. He was saying, like, since the campaign started, that there's a guest artist that's going to be coming
zoomed in.
This is zoomed in.
No, that's zoomed in.
Yeah.
Well, no, unzoom.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you're just slightly zoomed already. I was saying the aspect ratio of what we were looking at was not going to work well as a comic book cover because there would have to be a lot of side getting cropped off, and there's too much live area happening on this piece.
I think. He could do a logo at the bottom, but I think if he could just do a virgin no logo cover with this.
I'd want something on it personally.
You could do the Wraith of the God at the bottom.
Yeah, maybe like in this dark area, just something small.
Yeah, that'd be kick-ass. But love this. Yeah, so I wanted to show off some stuff I saw. Bisley, big Bisley fan. One of my favorite covers he did in the, I don't know, probably early 90s. Actually, it's probably written on here somewhere. Oh no, he didn't date it. But look at this Terminator cover.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen the real painting of this, a video of it at someone's house on YouTube, and it's so cool. Just the steam coming out of this. I own this issue just because of this cover, because it's freaking awesome.
This cover
Terminator.
makes me wish that there was Battletoads art by Simon Bisley.
Ah, that'd be so cool.
Right?
Yeah.
Like just the tonality of what's going on the human side of this piece.
Mm-hmm.
Reminds me of like the Battletoads characters.
Yeah,
like
just the shininess of skin that he does when he paints things. It's just freaking mind blowing. So sick. Exactly. Texas Mofo says now Brandon is doing it. Or you shitting on Simon Bisley's cover? Never.
No, the aspect ratio was a fallacy.
Yeah. Street Sharks by Bisley. That would be cool. I mean, his Ninja Turtle stuff is really cool too. Comics Legend. My only critique on that cover is the nose of the vampire looks flattened. Oh, like he's got that hook nose, right? Where'd it go here? Yeah, I mean, some people have that hook nose.
He's got uncanny valley going on.
Yeah.
He used to box when he was in the Navy. So
and everyone was raving about like the veins and wrinkles on his forehead. And Graham Nolan had a good point. He might be mixing sculpting clay with his paint, something Frazetta used to do to get it raised up and get some crazy texture in there.
I thought he was just painting it on a topological map of Idaho or something.
Yeah, that could be true.
He ran out of board.
And then look who we got here today. The man himself, Billy Tucci. Two badasses right here. Tweets out, chilling this morning with a legend and all-around great chap, Simon Bisley. Check out Simon's astonishing new cover for Aaron's Wraith of God, Blood Hunters on Indiegogo. And there he is. The Biz, him and Billy hanging out at New York Comic Con. Two great pals. Friends of the show. Friends of Zaid Comics, I'd say. And
buddy comedy right here.
This would be a good buddy comedy. Yeah.
Teen Sensation and the Biz.
That's right. Yeah, I put the main man in Teen Sensation. The unstoppable force and the immovable object clash together, the mega powers, kicking ass. So this was awesome to see this morning. I told Billy to tell him I said hi. So yeah, go grab those covers. Amazing additions to those books and campaigns and CG all around. Awesome to see that. I think there was rumors Kelly Jones was going to be working with Ethan on something, a story for one of his books later. And I know Kelly's been on Graham's show a bunch. So it's really cool to have these guys that we admire circling the same spheres as us. And speaking of awesome painters, I wanted to pull this up too. This was just a really cool kind of collage that I wanted to pull up. Let's see what the chat's saying first. We got Rick Saylor in the chat.
What's up?
What's up, Rick? Jaro says Bisley's ham hock size hands next to Tucci. Yeah, Shane Davis always says that Simon has butcher's hands, thick butcher's hands.
Tearing the rib cages open.
Yeah, he's got a good handshake. Is Billy going to visit Mark's booth? I doubt it. Yeah, that's what some people were saying on the Eddie Winkler, $2 super chat. Thank you, brother. Good to see you.
What's up?
He's mixing it with seed oils. Hello, peeps. Oh, that's mixing the paint with seed oils. That's why it looked so gross. Yeah, horrific.
Disgusting.
It's a good point there. Never gets old.
It never gets old.
All right. Speaking of badass paintings, some digital paintings here. Look at these Dan Lawless ones. He put this collage out on Twitter. All the stuff he's kind of done in the last year or so. You got the Kozor, which I hear is shipping currently. They're getting their books to, I think they're doing like drop shipping. So they're shipping into someone in the US and then shipping those out.
Sure. Probably Michael Beacon.
Yeah, maybe RJ from Critical Blast. We got the Vane AR-15 orangutan. This guy's name is Kent Menace. It's like this sea captain harpooner.
Yeah, that's cool. He's like a very classic character, like that Venture Bros type thing.
He's just got like a turtleneck on.
Yeah,
really cool. You got Black Terror from Vaughn's book. Gem Shulk. This is his newest one. I haven't seen the full one. What do you think of this one, Brandon?
I love everything that has these bubble helmets in it.
Bubble helmets are pretty great.
Brandon, I know you hate space.
I hate
outer space.
Yeah.
But like the aesthetic of this like future looking 1950s retro space stuff is awesome.
I do like that aspect.
Yeah. And then like
to space.
The
and Space Ghost stuff like that.
The super sexy space outfits that the chicks wear all the time.
Yeah. So this is already to disappoint you, Brandon, but this is actually a cover for Camel Moon's next book.
Oh yeah.
No, Camel's cool. This is awesome. His characters look great. It's about these two characters who I think
they're Aborigines.
They're not Aborigines.
No, look at how dark their skin is, but they have super blonde hair.
Oh, that's true. They might be Aborigines. But I think they're dimension hoppers, and they're doing like some
just like
shit.
Aborigines.
Is that how it is?
Yes.
But I like this. There's like this pulpy kind of character in the back. His name's like Captain Claw or something. He's got like these big claws.
Yeah.
Yeah. The book's called Boots and Heels. It's gonna launch. I don't know. It should be launching in a couple of weeks, maybe next week or something. Everybody check that out.
Heels?
If I do back it, I'd probably get this cover.
I feel like Boots and Heels.
Well, he's got
doesn't
boots.
Tell me. Right, I get that, but like,
and
it
he's got
doesn't tell
heels.
me anything about what this book is.
He might have metal legs too. That's kind of cool.
The legs are made out of the same thing that Gem-Shock's armor is made out of.
October 14th. There you go. Whoops, did that wrong. We got this one's for Fiendish. Which that's a great
cool. I like
snow leopard.
It's awesome.
Yeah, really cool. You got Lady Death, of course, looking sexy. A cover for Two-Fisted Manly Tales. Looking great there. It's from one of the stories in there.
That guitar.
Yeah, Les Paul, right? And then this one.
Although the guitar doesn't have strings on it, right?
They probably popped off, flew off.
Yeah, that's unusual.
No, look, there's strings there.
Yeah, but like, don't you think that the neck would break and the strings wouldn't break, right?
They would still be connected.
Right.
I've never done that before. God, maybe Texas Mofo is right about you, Brandon. Shitting on.
I'm not shitting on anyone. I'm just asking a question.
And then this is for the Al Capone vampire. Vampire, yeah.
He's not hunting anybody.
No, he's just a vampire. Yeah,
he's just
not
a
hunter.
vampire. Like, Abraham Lincoln would be looking for him because he was a vampire hunter,
right?
And then also Jack the Ripper is a vampire hunter as well. Al Capone's just a vampire.
Yeah, Ed Gein was a demon hunter, right?
Yeah, that's different. He'd have to team up with Vane.
Yeah, from hell.
Yeah.
Camel dreams of having functional metal legs. That's awesome. That's some deep cut right there. Fiendish nice. Yeah, it looks awesome. Admiral Weka says you'd kill the dude if you hit someone hard enough to break a Les Paul's neck. Yeah, that's some heavy duty wood.
True.
Let's ask Honky Tonk Man or Double J. Yeah, big guitar breaking wrestlers.
I'll have to go back and watch some of those videos.
Elliot Ness, vampire hunter.
Oh,
I could see that.
Yeah, right. And then like the two comics collide, right?
He's
and
the
then
guy
Elliot
from,
Ness ends up killing himself.
He's the guy from Public Enemy.
He's the Untouchables.
Oh, he's the guy that hunts Al
Capone.
Al Capone. I got it.
But then he was also hunting the murder of the Black Dahlia. And then he was never able to solve the crime.
So there's also a rap song that has the name Elliot Ness in it.
Yeah.
Is that, well, hold on, Tupac and Big E Langston. Or Smalls, Biggie Smalls.
Yeah, Biggie Smalls.
That one song that's good by Tupac. Untouchable.
Love?
Well, yeah, California Love. Yeah, I was trying to get it. It's California Love, everybody. We got Baz in the chat. What's up, Baz?
What's up?
Good to see you, brother. Brandon, do you support seed oil female wrestling? Ooh.
I enjoy watching it. I've not watched a lot of it. And I can't imagine that you're absorbing a lot of, the oils and stuff like that. Because like if you're going to put on deodorant or whatever, it has stuff like that in there. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I wish there was more oil wrestling.
Yeah, we're not too familiar with it.
Yeah, there's not a lot of stuff around here that has.
Our old co-worker, Samuel, he said he used to go to these Jello wrestling events at a bar downtown.
The problem is with this, from what he was showing us, is that the chicks were not hot.
I don't remember seeing any chicks.
They were just like wrestling looking, like women that would go and like grapple each other, you know?
Yeah, I know a lot of those women.
But you know, like stumpy, fighter women.
Stumps for
and it's
bodies.
like, okay, they're great for fighting. But like if you're doing oil wrestling, dude, it smells a lot like marijuana in here right now.
You're closer to the door.
Yeah. Ari Lehman must be in the other room.
Smoking up in Doc's office.
Dude, it's a lot. Yeah, the oil wrestling chicks. I mean,
Too
it's a
butch?
show, right?
Too butch?
It's a show. No, they're not butch. They're just like tanks, you know.
Great Vampire Hunter would be Mel Gibson's Santa.
I haven't seen that. Did you see it?
I still haven't seen
I forgot that was a thing. I'll have to watch it this year.
For Christmas.
Sure. Yeah.
That would be good. So this brings us to our next segment, Killing Vampires. Here you go.
It's time for the death of the week.
All right, death of the week. Death by JJB. John Joseph Ball has passed $70,000.
That's awesome.
That's what I heard. That's the rumor. Yeah. And awesome. Thank you guys for backing. I like to think, you know, every time we do a death of the week, last week we did it and he passed 69. So I think the show's really helping you guys in the chat spreading the word and us showing off these crazy deaths, or in this case, a near-death experience that that this man had. I don't know if you saw this on Twitter. Did you see this one yet, Bren?
No.
Here you are.
Not recently.
Sitting. What do you think?
Which guy are you?
Which guy am I?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like you're saying you're sitting here. Which guy are you in this scene? You're the POV of which guy here?
Sitting in this chair.
You're the guy in the yellow chair. All right.
What do you? This is a classroom.
Could be.
It could be a classroom. The tables are very oddly placed.
Is this another weird video from China or something?
It looks like they're in China. Yeah. But let's see what happens. Death of the week for the week of October 7th. Let's take a look here. This guy does some squats too. Let's see. Oh my God.
Jesus. It's too bad there wasn't like fire that also came out of it later, like a few seconds later.
Like a pipe exploded and it's just fire, gas line.
Yeah. There was I saw a video similar to this the other day, but it was a woman walking and like the ground broke out from underneath her and she just fell into the abyss. There was I was on my motorcycle the other day. Where was I coming out of? Oh, it was at the Jewel parking lot.
Yeah.
And I'm going out of the parking lot and there's a cone. So I'm like, all right. So I go around the cone and I see what the cone is there for. And there's a hole that's like, I don't know, maybe a foot wide. And it was a sinkhole. And it was deep and wider than the hole on the surface. And there was garbage down inside of it, like soda bottles and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, man, that's not going to be good for anybody. Better put that cone there.
Yeah, that freaking out. Good thing that guy had balance or was ready for that. I couldn't imagine reacting to that and not falling in there.
You're right.
Sumo says, great. I'll never get past the gate in Bancroft's chat now. Thanks, Phil. Why?
Yeah, I don't remember what happened.
You'll always get past
Mandu.
Because of the new avatar. Nice reflexes. Yeah. Someone needs to add some smoke to that. Yeah, and the smoking effect in the hole. Construction under communism.
For real.
Yeah, definitely for real. All right, before we go, we have a poll that was in the chat. There's a poll in the chat. Hopefully you guys participated in the poll. We have 34 votes. Great.
That's good.
There's more people than we have in the chat, which means it's time to end the poll. Wow, this is crazy results for this poll, Brandon.
Really?
So today our boss came into our office. He wasn't even excited. Well, he just came in to tell us, and he stumbled in. And what do you say? He said, this
guy's coming to the arcade.
This guy's coming to the arcade. And I'm like, that actor that's in that Quentin Tarantino movie?
Right. From our perspective, it's always this person stopping by. It's like, I don't know who that person is. And
Right.
it's some arcade guy who owns an arcade in a different country, or some guy who collects Godzilla things or whatever, right? And so I'm not super familiar with actors. So it was like, okay, this person's coming into the arcade.
So I don't know if we're allowed to say, but we'll leave it up to the poll to guess. And we have this. Chris Penn coming in last place with 11%. All right.
It's fair as he's dead.
He is dead. That was a joke on you guys, and you passed. You passed the test. You knew your stuff.
Yeah.
And then we have Michael Madsen coming in at 29% in third place, tied with Steve Buscemi, 29%, and Harvey Keitel, 29%. Three-way tie. The first time we've ever had that. Thanks to you guys in the chat.
That's awesome.
The world may never know who actually, I don't even know when he's coming, but we'll know. We'll know. Chris Penn got some good votes for being dead.
Yeah. Well, you know, there are these elections that come out with some crazy results sometimes.
Chris Penn forever, three-way tie. Doc's Godzilla stuff was badass. There you go. And let's see. Emwaka says Michael Madsen is a Chicago guy. I didn't know that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There you go. All right, guys. We're going to close it down. I don't think, let's see who else is streaming. I don't know if anyone's streaming right now. Check the. We got Death Curse, Red Valkyrie streaming. Ethan streaming. Go find another stream. Let them know we sent you, and have a great rest of the weekend. We're gonna go get some food or something.
Yeah, it's too bad that Penn didn't win. That would have been great.
That would have been hilarious. I mean, that would be a Zaid Comics thing.
Yeah,
if Sean Penn did win. All right, guys. Books are in. We'll start shipping out next week, and we'll see you guys on the flip side. Bye, everybody.
See ya.
This kid's definitely on crack right now.
Great job.